ตุลสถิต if according to Nevin Chitchop neither Abhisit Vetachiwa nor Yingluck Shinawat will become prime minister, there will have to be number 3, number 4, the third choice and fourth choice. One of them is Sanan Kajornprasad.
Yes.
Is that possible at all?
Our political editors have met Kun Sanan,
Yes.
the man in the news,
Right.
just today.
Yes.
And also we have talked to a lot of people who are very close to Kun Sanan also today.
Does he really harbor the ambition that he could be prime minister soon after this election?
Well, of course, he will not say that outright.
Yeah.
He said something about reconciliation about 100 times during his meeting with our political
The
editors.
Thai word is prong dong.
Prong
He
dong.
keeps talking about prong dong. Prong dong means national reconciliation.
Yes.
And he says that I can be prong dong prime minister, but I cannot be the prime minister.
Yes, that's what he said. And we tried to ask him whether he was leaning toward the Pheu Thai party or the Democrat party. He will not give anything at all to us.
No.
He will say that everything will be depending on the numbers, the election numbers, which means that he can go either way.
Yes. Well, in the case of the general scenario that Pheu Thai and the Democrats both win more or less about 200 seats.
Yes.
In that case, there is the possibility that Pheu Thai can form the next government, or the Democrats can form the government as well. But then people are starting to say that maybe for real national reconciliation, you should pick one from the smaller party
Yes.
to become prime minister. Apart from Sanan Kajornprasad, who else is on the list?
Well, as far as we know, only Kun Sanan is the possibility. If we are talking about people in the parliamentary circle, if we talk about the outsider, of course there are other choices. But if we talk about parliamentary circle, there is only one. That is Kun Sanan.
So what will have to happen to make Kun Sanan the prime minister?
Well, he said something to us.
Yeah.
That even though Pheu Thai party may win this election, that doesn't mean that the right to form the next government will be automatic.
I see.
That's what he said. So he left open the possibility of smaller parties grouping together to back the other side. He is worried about the connections between the Pheu Thai party and some elements, not all the elements, some elements in the red shirt. He expressed sympathy toward the red shirt. He said that not all of them are violent prone, or he said most of the red shirts are good people, poor people. But he said he's worried about some elements in the red shirt. So and he is worried about the presence of the red shirt people in the Pheu Thai party list.
You know, at first I didn't quite believe about this Sanan being prime minister theory. But then after Kun Banhan Silapa Acha, leader of the owner of Chat Thai Patana Party, came out the other day saying, why not Sanan? Why don't we allow Sanan to have a chance to become prime minister if the two big parties cannot agree on anything?
Right.
Then it started me to think that maybe Banhan has, things up his sleeves. That maybe he is working or plotting something.
It will be depending on who will need whom most after the election. The Pheu Thai party could need the smallest party help.
Yes.
More than the smaller party will be needing the Pheu Thai party. So it's still up in the air a lot.
Well, I think if Banhan's party wins more than 30 seats, say 40 to 50 seats, then that possibility of Kun Banhan trying to promote Kun Sanan to become prime minister will become more likely. But if Chat Thai Patana gets only 30 seats or less, then forget it.